Well, if you own a home, you pay property taxes based on what your home is worth, or at least what it's supposedly worth. One mid-state county has not reassessed its property values since President Kennedy was in office. Seth Kaplan is here to explain why some people say that is a problem. Seth?
Alicia, yeah, we're talking about Franklin County and talking with folks who run some of the municipalities there.
None of us like taxes, but to get very basic about it, taxes are what fund the government operations. So you have to have taxes.
And those taxes are multiples of property values, what counties say properties are worth. Many states require counties to reassess properties every so many years.
I don't refer very much to the state of Maryland, but I think the state of Maryland does it every 3 years.
Pennsylvania has no such requirement. Still, most PA counties, looks like Adams, Cumberland, do reassess every so often. But Franklin County hasn't done it since 1961, the longest drought in the mid-state and the entire state. Critics say that's unfair because property values haven't risen evenly since then. And Chambersburg is running out of legal room to keep raising rates as multiples of the 64-year-old property values before it can't pay for services like police and fire. What is it that you want the county commissioners to do?
I just want the county commissioners to do their job.
Kaufman says that means finally reassessing all the properties in the county, and he's not speaking just for Chambersburg.
But for the other communities that signed on to the press release that we did.
This release, you can see Shippensburg, Greencastle, Mercersburg, and Montalto signed on. The municipalities say the county has been selectively reassessing properties based on sales prices. They say that's illegal. Not true, says the county. It says it does adjust assessments after a property is sold, but based on things about the property that changed, not based on the price.
I don't know how you can take that home and turn that value back to what it was in 1961. Because there's things that are in that home that we didn't put in homes in 1961, like internet.
He says the average property owner wouldn't pay more after a reassessment.
In a reassessment, a third goes up, a third goes down, and a third will stay the same, roughly in those numbers. So really 2/3 of the population should be happy with it because they'll either stay the same or they'll go down.
A spokesperson for Franklin County says commissioners say they don't plan rather to make any changes. A reassessment would cost several $1,000,000, but Kaufman says other counties pay for their assessments too, and he says Franklin County seems to have more than enough money for that from unspent COVID-era stimulus funds. Dennis and Alicia.
Oh, that's wild. 1961, since John F. Kennedy. Wow.